Hi, welcome to my channel. Don't mind my little blanket, I'm kind of cold right now, but I wanted to come here and tape this video. 23 things I learned before I turned 23. These are in no particular order, it's just what popped into my head when I was like, I need to come up with 23 things. So it is just what popped into my head. But I have my notes on my computer over here, so if you see me looking this way, that is what I'm looking at. And let's go ahead and start. So for my first one, my whole 23 years, I've learned that you have to be you. Be yourself, you know, be you. Everyone else is taken. You have to be you in order to be beautiful, all that good stuff, which I always got the best results when I just was me. And that is what I want to do this year. I want to be me and only me and have a good time, just enjoy life. So the second thing that I learned throughout the years is that God is real. God is real, and He has never failed me. He has not failed me yet. There's a lot of people out here like, oh, there is no God, there's not this. With my experiences, there is no way I can say there is not a God. When I've seen miraculous things happen and my life has been saved, there is a God, and no one can tell me different. There is a God. So 3, oh, this happened like freshman year of college. I learned what friends are and what friends aren't, in that many of us do not have a lot of friends. We have acquaintances, we have people that stick around, but like SpongeBob says, a friend is a friend till the end, that's forever. Anyway, I love SpongeBob. But yeah, I don't give that title of friend away as easily as I used to. That title is very expensive in my world. So for number 4, and this is recently, past 3-4 years, I learned that my natural hair is beautiful and I love it and it's so fun, and I wish I had been natural my whole life. I just don't understand why I ever had a texturizer in my hair. Like, my hair is beautiful when it was texturized, but I just feel like I'm completely me with my natural hair. Like, it fits me. So for number 5, people are gonna think what they want. No matter what you do, what you try to say, how you try to present yourself, they are going to think what they want, good or bad, happy or sad. You know, there's a lot of people who form their own opinions, and then they're so stubborn that those opinions won't change. What matters is how you see yourself. And I learned that what matters is how I see myself. Everyone else, push them to the side. Push it to the side, because they don't matter. End of story. That brings me to number 5, you know, story reading. I am a complete nerd, book nerd. I love to read. Though my reading tastes have not grown with me throughout the years, I'm still stuck in the, you know, young adult section, which I guess I'm still a young adult, but I'm still in that young adult section. So, and in that section you get a lot of high school stories, so like I still read those because they interest me. But if you have any recommendation on more mature books to read, let me know. Just comment them down below, give me some suggestions. Number 7, adulting is hard, especially in this day and time. Like, they make it so hard for you to get out there and do it for yourself. So that is what I'm working on. I will be starting nursing school really soon, so hopefully I can go to nursing school, graduate, take my NCLEX, get a job, save some money, get my own, be my own, and get some things done as an adult. And number 8, that ties into, I think it was like 5, that people are going to think what they want to think, and number 1, to be yourself. So number 8 is, the beginning of comparisons is the beginning of the end of you. Because when you compare yourself to somebody and you model yourself after somebody, you're hiding or killing parts of you and implanting their personality into you. So you are like no longer you. You're like this hybrid mutant thing. And that's just the dangers of comparison, and it's a really slippery slope. It's okay to have role models and people that you're like, okay, I want to be a kind-hearted person like they are. But it gets crazy when you're like, oh my gosh, she wore this, so I'm gonna get this exact same thing. Oh my gosh, she wear her hair like this, I'm gonna do my hair exactly like this. It's okay to have a role model, but don't become someone else. Still be you. Comparisons are the beginning of the death of you. Okay, on a less serious note, for number 9, I realized that I am a horrible texter. When I text, it's like I text in another language, and only those who are really close to me understand what I am trying to say. And this is because I do not take the time to proofread at all. So, when iPhone, Siri does all these autocorrects and stuff, it's fair game because I never check. 10. Don't take life so seriously. I can be a very serious person, a very what if, a very, what's the word, I could be uptight, like I can hone in on something and think of 50 possibilities the way it can go, and like 30 of those possibilities are like bad. So I'm learning to chill out. Don't take life too seriously. Like that saying, don't take life too seriously. No one gets out alive, and just trying to enjoy where I am at the moment. I struggle with staying in the moment. I'm typically in the future. I'm typically thinking 2-3 steps ahead and not enjoying where I am now. Trying to keep myself right where I am and enjoy the moment. So for number 11, I learned what love is. Tyler Perry. But I learned that love is real. Love is out there. Love can be unconditional. Love can be true, pure, and is worth it. Is worth waiting for. Is worth looking for. Is worth pushing for other people that aren't worth it to the side, so you can be ready for the person that God wants you to be with. 12. I am an ambivert, I think that's how you say it, which means that I pop in and out of introversion and extroversion. So, like I was talking to my mom the other day, it depends on who you talk to, what description of me you will get. You talk to some people, they're like, oh, Terica's so sweet, she's quiet, she doesn't say much, she's so polite. You talk to other people and they're like, are we talking about the same person? Like, Terica is anything but quiet. Are we talking about the same girl? Like, no, Terica does not keep her mouth shut. She always trying to make corny jokes. I've learned to embrace my moods. So when I want to be alone, I want to be alone. I don't feel bad about it like I used to. I used to feel like, oh, you have to be outgoing, you have to be social. Now I'm like, if I don't want to talk to people, I don't want to talk to people. If I do want to talk to people, I'm like, yes, I want to talk to people. And when I can't reach anybody or nobody has time, I'm like, I want to be social. But it's okay. So at number 13, I am extra goofy and I love to laugh, and I just really need to let that side show more to more people. Number 14, my choices matter. I learned that my choices matter and they affect the people around me. So I contemplate my choices, especially like big decisions, a lot more because it affects not only me but other people in my life that I love and I care about. So it's important to make good decisions for me. 15, I learned not to fear death. Like, I respect it. I'm not gonna go jump off a mountain and be like, I'm not scared to die. No, nothing like that. But it's never good if you walk out your door and you're scared. I hope it's coming across right that I'm not afraid of death. Plus, I know where I'm going. I know that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And that's what I believe. So death isn't a scary thing. I'm not saying it's something that I want, that I welcome. It's just not a scary thing. 16 ties into another thing that I've said about like enjoying life. It's cherishing what I have now. Cherishing, even though it might be a little, but you know, I do have things. Like cherishing like where I am now, like even with this channel, even though it's tiny, just enjoying the intimacy of knowing that I probably know the people who watch my videos and knowing that they're supporting me, and it feels good. So cherishing, accepting, embracing where I am and what I have right now. 17, I'm very opinionated. I learned that I have strong opinions, and I learned that, you know, sometimes it's good to keep those opinions to yourself. I used to be very unfiltered. My dad is very raw and like unfiltered, and that's where I got it from. And you know, throughout the years they had to shape it and polish it in me, and I think I'm okay now. But just know I'm very opinionated, and I always got something to say or think about a situation, though I don't always say it. 18, my journey is unique. Again, cherishing where you are now. My journey is not someone else's journey. My journey is not my best friend's journey. It's not my boyfriend's journey. It's not my parents' journey. My journey is mine, and it's not gonna look like everybody else's. So again, with comparisons, it's not really that great of a thing, because my life isn't gonna turn out the way their life does, because different journeys, different strokes for different folks. 19, back to natural hair. I know these lists all over the place, I'm sorry, but back to natural hair. It is a full-time job. You have to love it, care for it like it is your own child. You gotta take time out, take days off to take care of it. You gotta put in some time, money, effort with natural hair, and I have definitely learned that. 20, I love to sleep. I sleep all the time, like all the time. I love it. When I'm like stressed or sad, I sleep. When I'm happy, I sleep. When I'm bored, I sleep. I just love sleep. 21, You have to be your own self-advocate. You have to believe in yourself first. And once you start believing in yourself, other people will see that. Once you have confidence in yourself, it will radiate off of you, and people will be drawn to your confidence, drawn to your beliefs. 22. Everyone's saying, I want no 9 to 5. I want this. I want to be my own boss. I realized, and this was in the past 2-3 years, I want a 9 to 5. I want to be able to work during the week and be off on the weekends. That's what I want. I want a 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 7 to 3. I want that because of my last point, which is 23. I want a family one day. And it's so weird for me to say this because before I couldn't even imagine myself with kids. I couldn't imagine myself like married. Couldn't imagine pushing a human being out of my body. Still give me a little shudders, but not as bad as before. Like, I can imagine that there's so much joy after all of that. But with my family, I want to be able to work Monday through Friday, like especially because kids will be in school, and then be off on the weekends and have time for my family. I want consistency for my family, and having a consistent job gives consistency for the family. I don't want to be where I don't know what shift I'm working or how long I'm working. I don't want that. I want a set schedule. You come in Monday through Friday from this time to that time. Your breaks at this time. You get paid a good hefty amount. And that's what I want. So I really hope you enjoyed this random video. I just wanted to do something for you to kind of get to know me a little bit. It was kind of personal without being really personal, so I really hope this lets you see a little bit of me and who I is, who I am, who I aspire to be. So if you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Remember, hashtag thumb saves lives. Just like thick thighs, thumb saves lives. So go ahead and save my life. Until next time.